Trisha, girl, I can't even feel bad for you, girl. You set your own self up. You lied in them people's face, in all our faces, and then decided you was gonna turn around and try to tell the truth. But how are we supposed to know what you're telling us now is the truth versus what you told us the first time? Girl, please. And then Ken, I see why Ken with you. Because Ken got them tendencies, right? He got side dude or boyfriend number two tendencies. And it makes sense. Okay. It tracks. Baby, y'all relationship janky than a and honestly, between you and Martel, I can't tell who's shadier. I really can't. And girl, that is a very low bar. Okay, let's get into it. Hey, y'all, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Belle. This is the Belle Perspective, and we're here today to talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville. This is season 9. Episode 2, Throuple in Paradise. Girl, I feel like I haven't talked about this show in so long. I'm feeling a little rusty. Anyway, if you're new to my channel, I talk about books, reality, TV, movies, all sorts of things. So get in where you fit in by subscribing to the channel, liking the video, and getting in the comments and letting me know what you think about the episode. Let's get into the review, okay? So we're picking up where we left off. Now, I did watch episode 1. Girl, I roughly watched it. Girl, when I tell you, I have been around the world and yeah. Girl, I'm tired as hell. I just coming back from vacation. So much is going on, okay? Anyway, so I watched the episode quickly and then I watched this one. So I do know what happened on the first episode. And we're picking up where we left off, where there was a standoff between Stormy and Melody. And Stormy was like, listen, I understand, you have millimeters and you can't control what they do and all of those things, but you can at least state where you stand. Beyonce has done that, you know, some other girl, I can't remember, I don't know who the people was, but it was going against Haley Bieber. She had to come out and speak against her fans who were literally trying to, harm Haley. And so she basically was saying, I understand you can't control nobody, but you can at least state where you stand. So Mel, where do you stand? And Mel didn't say anything. She was like, I don't have to say nothing. I don't have to say okay. And I felt like in this moment, you know what, let me keep going. Let me keep going before I get into this. Okay, so then Mel was like, I've experienced issues with other people's fans. I've had people get in my comments off the strength of, different people on this show. This comes with the territory. This means you're going to be a public figure. People are going to hate you or like you for whatever reason, and you need to be prepared for that type of thing. I personally don't think that what she's talking about versus what these women are going through is the same thing, because we've seen Beyonce's fans dox people. We've seen Nicki Minaj fans dox people. Like, it's a whole nother level. So it's not just, oh, I just don't like this person. They don't like this person. And then they take it steps further. Like, oh, I'm going to try to get this person business shut down. Like when when Beyonce fans try to did all those negative reviews for Trick Daddy Restaurant. Like, that's the stuff that they talking about. Not just, oh, I don't like this bitch on social media. That's one thing. But when you try to take action, and unfortunately, a lot of the women who follow Mel have done this, and that's what they're talking about. So I really want to differentiate between I don't like you and I don't fuck with you like that on TV versus what some of these people are doing, taking it a step further. I don't like you, I don't fuck with you, and I'm trying to fuck your shit up because I don't like you and I don't fuck with you because going against my queen, right? And so that's the differentiating factor. And so this is where Stormy shares with us, like, listen, y'all don't know this, but I ended up getting arrested, right? Because one of your self-proclaimed millimeters she said this, she came to my property, tried to get in my warehouse, was recording me doing all these different things. Now, Mel in a confessional, girl, first of all, Mel was stone-faced. Now, here's the thing. Everybody around Mel was like, oh my God. Like, when you hear the story, you automatically say, oh my God, what the hell? Is she crazy? That's wrong. Like, when I hear the story, I automatically think, what the hell going on with that lady? Who the hell? What the hell? Oh my God. Like, what the fuck, right? That's how I immediately want to say, I'm so sorry that happened. That's crazy, right? I immediately do that. Mel does not. She sits there stone face. Just not even a response. Not even, oh girl, my bad. I don't know. I didn't have nothing to do with that. But girl, I'm sorry that happened to you. I hope everything works out for you, even if you don't believe it. But she didn't do that. Okay. So Stormy then shares, or I'm sorry, Mel in the confessional shares, well, you know what? If you running your business, if you was running business like you're supposed to be running business, I don't believe you would have gotten arrested. I don't think anybody who gets arrested, right? And they're actually they're actually being a law-abiding citizen, would actually be getting a DV charge. So you must have did something for this to happen. And I'm just like, okay. It's giving very much. All lives matter. Pick yourself up by the bootstraps. That's what it was giving to me. Yeah, okay. But anyway, so Mel still sitting there stone face, and Stormy was like, okay, so I just want to know exactly where does Mel stand, right? Where does she stand? Mel's not saying nothing. So Sharnita starts speaking up for her. Sharnita is the attack dog for the season. She's going to be the attack dog and the mouthpiece for Mel this entire season until she says or does something that Mel don't like, and then, she getting a replacement, right? And I feel like that's happening. Sharnita says something about Martel. We know she about to get cut off. So, girl, it's only a matter of time, child. Anyway, so Sharnita starts speaking up for Mel, struggling. Like, I mean, well, would she know that she don't, I mean, she means, though, of course she wouldn't want, she doesn't support something like that. So I was like, I hear you saying that, but I want to hear that from Mel. Like, literally, just say that shit right here, right? Like, you don't have to. And again, you cannot control people, but when it's happening in your name, you do need to say, like, if somebody is trying to speak for me or doing acts or things on my behalf, saying I'm a fan of the Bell perspective, and then they go and try to terrorize another YouTuber, you're doing that on my behalf. No, ma'am, you're in my ear, and and I can't stop you. I can't control you. But girl, I'm not condoning that bullshit. Don't do no shit like that on my behalf. Like, what are you doing? That's not what I stand for. That's not what I represent. So if you gonna get with me, girl, you don't need to be doing all that. Right. And it's not I can control somebody. It's I'm not in support of that. So if anybody else be doing that foolishness with in my name, I just want you to know, to let the record stand, that I don't agree with that. Don't be doing that foolishness. That's what Stormy was trying to say. Okay. And so I just feel like, Melody, let's be clear. Okay, let's be clear. T.I. voice, girl. Let's be clear. When you logged your behind onto the internet a month ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, however long it was, child, I forget, girl. Okay. Because I be living my life like it's golden, girl. I don't be following these people like this. I don't. Okay. So when you got your ass up on that goddamn radio or on the internet, girl, do your live and told the people that this is the voice that picked up the phone of my son. She friends with Coleslaw, and the voice sounded like, it sounded like Storm. She was just like, oh, who do I know that talk like this? Who do I know that talk like this? Then she go, oh, whose area code is this? So she putting the area code out there. It's Mississippi, I believe. She put the area code out there. Okay, so who talked like that? I'm going back to look at my text messages. I'm looking at Stormy's text messages. She the only one that talked like this. Then she go and pull a social media short from Stormy's page, okay, to compare it against the voice of the person who left the message, and then also comparing it against the text message. I said, it's crazy as hell, because you have no proof, you just putting out pure conjecture. Pure conjecture. But then also, you know exactly what the fuck you doing. You going to try to charge up your base so they can go get riled up and try to destroy Stormy. But you know what? Let me tell you something. The devil thought they had her. Stormy was on Tamron Hall the other day. Girl, the girl is going up, 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 and it's stuck. So please, okay? So when I hear her saying I can't control nobody, I said, no, you use those people because you sat your ass up on that goddamn internet and you sat up there and tried to imply. No, you didn't say it. You did not verbally say it, but you implied and insinuated that Stormy had something to do with that. Whether she did or not, first of all, it ain't none of your motherfucking business, because she can associate herself with who the fuck she want to. Okay? One. Two, why the hell did you come up on this internet to tell these people that? Girl, if you felt like that, you should have just kept that private, and you already wasn't fucking with Stormy anyway. So let that be another reason for you, whether valid or not, okay? Let that be another reason for you to just move along. I said, Mel, you ain't, girl, please. Girl, please. You absolutely use your little base. That's why she didn't want to say nothing. That's the only reason why she set up that stone face. That's the only reason why she set up that offended, because she actually uses her base. She does, and she knows it. I said, girl, please go away from me with this, girl, because again, anybody in a right mind, even if you have no control over nobody, and you do not, but if somebody's going to do something in your name, don't do that in my name. Girl, no ma'am. No ma'am. Don't do that shit in my name, girl. No, you sending the wrong message. That's not what I represent. Okay? And it's easy to just say that. Girl, she could have just said that shit on at the table there and moved along. She ain't say nothing because she used them damn people. She does. And that's where her money come from. And she ain't finna fuck up the church's money. I see it, girl. We know. Just say that shit. Anyway, so we move from that topic, which I'm just over it. Okay. We get to Trisha and Martel. Girl, Trisha, girl. Go away from me with this, girl. You know what? You didn't let this be your first and last season on damn Love and Marriage Huntsville. Because let me tell you something, girl. Actually, for second season, I guess, girl. Because they be fucking up the seasons, child. Ain't nobody, I can't even tell nothing. Is this season 9 or 10? Girl, I don't know what the fuck, girl. Whatever. Anyway, so girl, Trisha, girl, let this be your first and last. Period. Because girl, the way you sound like a fool. You sound like the fool. Girl, you sound worse than Martel. And I'm telling you, girl, that's baby, that's awful. Girl, that's gutter. Okay. That is in the track. Girl, you in the pits of hell in terms of your reputation and the way people perceive you and the truth that you tell. And that is a horrible way to go out on national TV. So then they bring up the whole situation. So did Martell come to your house? She was like, yep, Martell did come to the house, but I just didn't say anything because I didn't want it to be looked at in a certain way. So bitch, you adamantly sat up here and told us, Miss Stormy, you adamantly, she said it nicer than I'm saying, bitch, you adamantly sat your black ass up in here and told me that you ain't had nothing to do with Martell and nothing, it was all platonic and nothing of nothing, right? And you don't know shit about shit. But your ass sat up here and now you telling us the story is different and that you lied, girl. Please get away from me with your lying ass, girl. We don't have time because you could have easily just said, no, girl, I ain't got nothing going on. And now she telling us that her and Martell trained each other. Now, when we get to the archery thing, Martell gonna say, no, we ain't never trained. I said, so bitch, what y'all doing? Okay, bitch, what y'all doing? And when I'm telling you, I hate the fact that Marceau was right, bitch, I can't stand when I agree with Marceau. Oh, what the fuck is going on when I gotta agree with Marceau, girl? Anyway, so Trisha's still backpedaling and pussy popping, child. I said, okay, girl, go ahead with all them lies, child. We don't give a fuck. At this point, you done told too many untruths for us to even believe anything, to even care. Okay, she was like, I and she get the stuttering, fumbling, and bumbling per usual. I did that, he and and so I trained men. That was back in the time when I was training men, and he asked me if I wanted to, and I did it. Okay, girl, please, your lying ass. We don't give a fuck. Whatever, move on. Anyway, so the next day we see that Trisha and Stormy Child, they done packed their bags and they carried they black asses on and quiet as it's kept. I would have left too. Girl, girl, there's too much going on, girl. I got to go. This is not fun. It's not fun. Because every 5 minutes we gotta sit here and you know what, I'm not gonna go down that road. But I ain't gonna say nothing, but I would have left too. Bitch, I probably would have never even came. Quiet as it's kept. So anyway, Mel, but I know this is, the money. So we trying to make this coin. So Mel, Kimmy, Tisha down to the pool. And Kimmy and Tisha are telling Mel that she did a great job hosting and all this other stuff and blowing it up, whatever. And Kimmy was like, I really appreciate the fact that we had this girl trip because we are having hard conversations and I feel like we're resolving things now. Mind you, last episode, Kimmy, you was talking about how you like to have the men there because you feel like they, make a lot of the conflict, easier to get around. And, it's important for men to be there. And basically you was being a pick me. Okay. Saying that you don't know how to function without having no goddamn man. That's what I took. Okay. That's what it made me feel like. All right. But now Kimmy is saying she's happy that we're having, girls trips and we're resolving things. So they did get into the whole, confirmation. Mel said something about how she got confirmation from Stormy and how she feels like Stormy is delusional for trying to blame her for the millimeters. I said, girl, nobody blaming you. No one is blaming you for anything. That is not what Stormy was saying. Stormy says, do you agree? Can you tell me whether you agree with this or not? It has nothing to do with blaming you. They're doing it in your name. They're doing it in your name. And so because they're doing it in your name, I need to know, do you agree with them? Or did you send them? Are you saying, yes, I'm okay with them doing this it's in your name. That's the point. If they was doing it in like, so, and again, here's the thing. It's no different than when President Trump, I know it's triggering, but I won't say president. Them people president, okay? Them people president over there, not my motherfucking president, okay? But it's no different than when the motherfuckers he rolled up to January 6th, on January 6th, to the goddamn Capitol, okay? Bitch, I was across the street from a whole hotel of them motherfuckers, okay? So when they decided they was going to storm the motherfucking Capitol, right? Trump signs, flags, everything, cause all that chaos and confusion, killing people, doing all kind of foolishness, okay? Right? So when people were asking Donald Trump, do you support what the fuck them niggas was doing? He evading, he don't have nothing to say. Oh, I don't know, what are some good people? Oh, we don't, girl, it's the same thing. They doing that shit in your fucking name. They're doing the shit in your fucking name. Do you agree with this? And if you do, say that shit. And if you don't, tell them motherfuckers to go sit down. And again, you can't control it because they're gonna do whatever the hell they want to do regardless. But still, at least you put it on record that you don't condone this kind of bullshit because the motherfuckers are doing it in your name. Anyway, I'm tired. I haven't talked about it enough. Okay, so Mel was mad. Stormy, I don't, she delusional, blaming me. And then she talks about Trisha. Now, I'm not mad at her with Trisha because, girl, you lie. Girl, you lie entirely too much, girl. We can't tell the truth. Girl, you stuttering. The story don't sound right. Like, girl, go on with yourself, girl. We don't got time for your lies. We really don't, okay? And so she also talks about how Destiny sitting next to her was weird to her. Honestly, Destiny was acting like a lost puppy on the last episode. I really want Destiny to stand up. I really do. Bitch, please. Clearly, Melly did on fool with you, girl. Get your ass up off your knees and go sit your ass down and just and stand up for me. Because, girl, you was acting real thirsty. I mean, it's part of Destiny that really want to be male friend. And then there's other parts of Destiny that I don't know. But either way, she need to stick to it. If she gonna be male friend, be male friend. If she ain't gonna be male friend, don't be male friend. Because, girl, all that, I'm gonna sit by her. Bitch, please. Okay. Anyway, I don't remember who it was. I think it was Tisha. Cause Mel was like, they left, ain't even say nothing on my motherfucking trip. They didn't even say nothing to me, blah, 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 blue, right? And Tisha was like, and I think it was in a confessional. She was like, you know what? Mel said she ain't worried about it. She don't care about it, but I know Mel. She do. And you're absolutely right. Because that heifer brought that shit right back up when they was on the damn catamaran. I said, no, I thought you said that you didn't care about them leaving. Good riddance, bad rubbish. Why the hell are you talking about this now? I said, girl, Melody be trying to act like she's so unbothered and so unfazed. And girl, please, okay? Anyway, so we get to the boat. Girl, this mess. What was going on? Words for the trip. Okay. Everybody gave a word for the trip. I didn't like how Mel put Tisha on the spot and was trying to, talk about her using the word growthful. Now, do I think that I do understand that Wanda be coming for Mel. I do. Wanda always come for Mel. I do. So I get it. I get it, but it just kind of felt like I don't. You probably don't insult her intelligence, and I guess it's a soft. Well, don't do that. Don't insult that lady intelligence because a lot of times when you talk a certain way, people automatically assume that you're not intelligent, but that doesn't. The way you speak is not a indicator of intelligence. It's not. It's not. Again, President Biden had a speech impediment. I know somebody who is a fantastic attorney has a speech impediment, and I mean stutters. Sometimes it's very severe. Brilliant woman. So I don't feel like the way you speak is an indication of your intelligence at all. I know someone else, a really good friend of mine, who also has a speech impediment, and he is a phenomenal person. Like sometimes you don't even remember that he has it until he starts talking. But when I tell you, man, so that's I was just kind of like, I don't think you. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, let's keep going. I don't know. I felt kind of a little way, but I also understand that Mel, that Wanda be coming for Mel all the time. So she gonna dig. I get that. I do. All right. So Sunny's pregnancy journey, she was like, I don't feel like rubbing it in. Now, Nell was the one that got the party started on that. I said, Nell, girl, shut your ass up. But you know what? Nell is the type of person that's messy and don't realize she being messy. Do you know what I'm saying? Like she just being an auntie. You know how aunties be. Well, girl, when you gonna have some babies? Well, girl, you don't put on some weight, huh? Like being messy. But they like this just me saying what I say, speaking my speech. So it's kind of like, girl, it's the truth, girl. What's going on? So that's how I feel about Neil. So she bring up the pregnancy thing. Sunny in the confessional says she don't want to, rub it in Destiny face, but this is her moment to, talk about it. I was like, bitch, you really could have just talked about it. You talked about it already on the little van ride. I don't know, girl. This is not the place. Don't nobody like you here. Well, not me, bitch. I don't like you. So I don't know. I don't give a fuck nothing you got going on. I really don't. And as a woman, no, as a woman, nothing. Girl, I don't care. I really don't. Anyway, Destiny got a little thing for young men. She over there fooling with Nell's son, Lance. How old is Lance? Destiny, leave them little boys alone, girl. Get your grown man. That's why the fuck you in the situation you in now. You keep fooling with these young ass boys. And I don't think LeBerick is young, but he young acting. And Moses, girl, he got the okay. Anyway, let's move along. All right, so we get the archery thing. Girl, this felt so out of place to me. I'm like, here they are in paradise, and the guys are over there with jackets on looking cold as hell. Girl, Courtney was over there in the corner shivering. Girl, he like a big ass monster with his big tall, just he looked so uncomfortable, just big, bulky over there shivering. I was like, child. Anyway, so they go outside to go do some little archery shit or whatever. And it just felt out of place because the girls is at this tropical location and these motherfuckers over here looking like they freezing their ass off. Okay. So we see Moses, Martel, and Chris. They pull each other to the side and they talk about the house and how Moses is getting acclimated, which, by the way, I heard Moses got arrested again, girl. I heard he locked up. Ooh, anyway. So he's supposed to be, are they getting acclimated to Huntsville? Do y'all plan on coming and staying? And they kind of chopping it up about the house because Martel's still in the house. Now Martel got the nerve to tell us that he said if Destiny tells me not to fuck with them, I won't do it because that's how loyal I am. I said, bitch, you ain't never had no goddamn loyalty. You's a motherfucking lie, bitch. You don't even know what the hell loyalty is. That's a word your ass heard a long time ago and you just held it to your chest, but you don't know what the fuck that shit mean, bitch. I said, no, he don't. No, he didn't, girl. If anybody believe what the hell Martell's got to say about loyalty, bitch, I got beachfront property in Nevada, girl. Hello? Come on and buy some. Hello? Anyway, let's move along. Okay. So Moses does say that he basically admits that he did not communicate well with Destiny. He did things wrong. Um, duh. Sir, welcome to the club. Welcome to the party. Glad you just got here. Now everything melted because it took your ass a long time, and you still not officially right because you should have did that shit with Destiny. But fine, okay, I'll take it because motherfucker ain't right. Period. And I heard his ass was in jail again. Okay, okay. So anyway, I think Martel was asking him, do he still love Destiny? Now this how I know this motherfucker be on some bullshit for real. He turned around, he was like, yeah, Destiny's still in love with me. I said, oh, Sunni, do you hear this? Sunni, do you hear your husband? Your husband, girl? Bitch, if my husband, my husband, he know he would be a dead. Do you hear me? Dead and gone. Do you hear me? Okay. Sunni, that's your husband, girl. Good luck, dear. Okay, so Chris was like, child, that sound like a throuple. What y'all got going on? Who would be the side chick? We always gotta have side chick conversations because there's some lowbrow bullshit in here, okay? And what Moses was like, no, my wife is my wife, so y'all know who would be the side chick. Bitch, you really thought about this. You thought about this. You have. I could tell. I can see your little wheels spinning right now thinking about that shit. Martel told me he ain't finna laugh. Bitch, shut your ass up. The whole entire scene, every time Martel was talking, I was just like, shut the fuck up. I don't hear nothing you got to say. Shut your ass up. That's how I felt. Oh. Shut your ass up. That's how I felt. Anyway, okay, so Martel versus the guys right now. I love when Marceau get in Martel ass. I love it. It's the best. It really is the best, okay? And so they have a conversation. They like, oh man, all the women over there fussing, fighting, and arguing and carrying on. I said, don't act like y'all above it, because I saw y'all motherfuckers in the parking lot going to blows, damn near about to go throwing y'all back out just to fight each other. So don't act like y'all always just be with some peaceful shit. Don't do that. Okay, don't act. Okay, don't act. All right. So anyway, they talk about the room situation, and I believe that obviously Marceau and Tisha talked, and so they talked about how the dorm room style and all that, and then somehow they get into the sliding into the DM situation. And Martel says, yeah, I slid in her DM, and it wasn't on no training shit. I don't let no females train me. First of all, I hate when people refer to women as females. That is just such it's just a loaded word. It's like, it's just a loaded word. Anyway, it's a lot. It has multiple meanings, more meanings than I would like to. Yeah, I don't like that. It's a loaded word. But anyway, so he said, I don't let no females train me. And Kim was like, nah, she nice. Like, she be getting me together in the gym, right? You should let her train you. So the conversation still keeps going like, nah, I don't train her. And Marceau egging it on. Oh, so I heard you slid in the DM. You approached her about training. Martel adamant, I ain't come to her no training shit. Now we get into this incoherent ass conversation when Martel was telling us basically that, he did slide and they met up, came over to the house, had a little wine, watched the movie. I said, okay, Netflix and chill. We know what that means, okay? We ain't do nothing because she wasn't as bad as she was this time. When I seen her and I was like, she cute, but now she ain't. I don't care what nobody said. Martel and Trisha fuck, child. They really did. I don't give a fuck what nobody else got to say. Because Trisha over there telling them people down the same time is that her ass ain't, that she only trained him. And now Martel telling us this motherfucker didn't train. And she came over to the house and they watched movies and drank a little something. Now Ken over there in the corner talking about, oh, it ain't nothing that serious. It was nothing going on. They slid in the DM. It wasn't serious. It happened 5 years ago. I said, not, is Ken the female version of Tisha? Okay. I'm sorry. Like, what? What's going on? So you talking about a situation that your ass wasn't even there for? Marceau ate him up in the confessional. Baby, I'm not going to listen to what you got to say. Sweetie, you wasn't there. You wasn't there. Okay? You wasn't. All right? Love, you were not there. So how in the world do you have an account of a situation that your ass ain't even had no eyewitness when the person who actually participated in the foray, bitch, okay? Okay, in the rendezvous, all right? was this motherfucker right here. So why the hell you not shutting your ass up to listen to what the fuck he got to say? Because nigga, you need to open your ears and shut your mouth, because listen, okay, Trisha ain't shit. Period. All right. And so then he tells us that, he was involved with a married woman before. I said, oh, that tracks. That makes sense. I get it. You boyfriend number 2 material. Okay. Martel was like, oh, he must be a professional side nigga. Don't make me jump through this goddamn TV, Martel. Shut your ass up. Don't talk to us about side nothing, bitch. Okay. Anyway. But I said, Ken, child, I don't know what you got going on over there, but baby, you need to get yourself a steam together. Because the way you was over there backpedaling and pussy popping for some Trisha and the shit don't make sense. And I'm with Marceau in the confessional, baby. Listen, you can hear parts and elements of a story, but it don't take all that. It don't take no rocket scientist to sew the motherfucking pieces together. And baby, even if I got missing pieces, bitch, it don't take all that for me to put 2 and 2 together. Okay? All right, so Trisha on the island talking about, no, we was just training. Martel saying, nah, I ain't trained. We ain't trained. I ain't letting no female train. She came over to the house and had a little bit of wine or whatever, but she wasn't as bad, and now she cute and all this other. Child, what's going on? What's going on? Y'all over there fucking. Y'all fuck, we know what it is. And quiet as it's kept, I'm looking at the timeline. When the hell did y'all slide in that DM? Because, girl, you and Ken been together for 2 years, and Martel ain't been divorced but for 2 years, maybe 3. Okay, and Ken and Trisha been together for about a year, 2 years, right? Living together 2 years. So what's going on over there? That timeline ain't timeline, like the timeline should timeline. Y'all don't understand what I'm saying? Do you pick up what I'm putting down? Okay. All right. I smell fish and there ain't no fish fried. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. Anyway, girl, try to get in the comments. Y'all talked about these motherfuckers way too goddamn long, because this video was supposed to be short and sweet. Anyway, get in the comments. Let me know what you think about the episode. Don't forget to like this video before you leave. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. I got the plug, I made the call for